Kellen and I were talking about self-righteousness. Addiction runs in my family. I was thinking, well, you know, what I've seen is I didn't feel self-righteous. I felt shame. A lot of things, but I didn't feel self-righteous. Then we started talking about it more. And then, yeah, I guess she had a good point. The definition of self-righteousness is convinced of one's own righteousness, especially in contrast with the actions and belief of others. When I was younger, my brother was always the one who went and partied more. Drink one more beer, smoke one more joint, anything. It was always more with my brother. And I was more of an athlete at that point. I was still messed up, but I wasn't abusing substances. And I looked down my nose at my brother. I mean, we got into fist fights before. I was like, come on, you're wasting your life. You're going to end up dead, or you're going to end up in jail. And we would almost knock my mother's house down fighting. So I think that was my self-righteousness, looking down at my brother, thinking I was better than him, didn't know his struggles. I didn't even ask. I was like, oh, you got to straighten up. You know what? Well, walk the straight and narrow. Meanwhile, I was doing things I shouldn't be doing too. I think my brother's self-righteousness with his addictions was all about him. You get to a point, you don't care who you hurt, what you do. You don't even care about yourself. It's just like, screw it, I'm doing it. And isn't that what self-righteousness is? It's about you. I mean, pride is right in there. Pride is the root of all sin and selfishness. I'm going to have what I want to have. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to do me. Me. Think about it. That's why Lucifer got thrown out of heaven. We want to be our own gods. We don't want anybody telling us what to do. No matter if we're struggling or not, don't tell me what to do. We do damage to these vessels. All kinds of damage. We don't take care of it. We don't maintain it. We're negligent. We're reckless with it. With this fearfully and wonderfully made vessel. We take it into places it was never designed to go. We're going to talk nautical. We break maritime law, the rules for travel and navigation out on the high seas, and that's life, the high seas of life. We become pirates. Arr. We fill up with debauchery. We do what we want. We loot, we pillage. We're driven by the wind of our own desires, right? Is that what it comes down to?
Yeah.
You guys up for a pirate joke? What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You would think it's the R, but it's the C. What did the pirate say when he turned 80? I'm 80.
I'm 80.
Okay, enough of that. So we're just driven by the wind of our own desires. We're doing what we want to do. It's just damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead. Running. You're out there. You're running. You don't have any course. You're just bouncing around. There's no plan. There's no navigation. You're crashing into other vessels. You're leaving a trail of destruction in your wake. You hurt people. You don't even think about that. You think, I'm just hurting myself. Doesn't matter. But think about the people around you. That we harm. It's not just us we hurt. The trail of destruction. And thinking to myself too, it's like, I got to a point, I didn't think life was fair. Why is life doing this? I worked hard. I deserve this. You know, I'm entitled. And that was like the beginning of it for me. When I went off the deep end, started doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. The only time I felt like I was alive when I was breaking the law and doing things I shouldn't be doing. When we kill ourselves because we think we deserve something. Well, we have this life. This is what God's given us. We're surrounded by beauty if we only have the eyes to see it. If we have hearts of gratitude, I mean, look around us. You ever watch a hummingbird just hover in place? It's a miracle. Child being born. Really, we're surrounded by miracles if we can just pick our eyes off ourselves and just look around. Maybe look at other people. Put out a helping hand. We use gifts and talents. About a year ago, I was still struggling with work. Again, I deserve. Why me? And I went to this retreat and God answered a prayer the first night. I woke up and it was plain as day. He said, Bob, no one's coming to rescue you and bail you out. You're not going to hit the lottery. I have given you talents and gifts. I've given you this life. Use it. Okay. I get it. And he also put in my head that when we use what he's given us, the blessing just doesn't come on us, it flows through us to other people. It's not about us anymore. We're helping other people. We're using what we've been given, and God fills us up again. You can't keep what it gives you. It flows through and out. So things in the world aren't going to make you happy. This stuff that's out there. Happiness is inside you. People actually gave me prophesying. They gave me at the same time, and with another thing. And someone drew a picture of a boat. Art can be healing. They handed it to me, and there was a little thing that said, it's not out there. It's like, went right in line with what I already heard. It's not out there, it's in here. Use what you've got. Use your tools. So, men, what are you going to do? Let's batten down the hatches, because you know, life isn't all sunshine and lollipops and rainbows. Storms are going to come. So we should prepare. What are we going to do? Are we going to do the same thing we've always done? Isolate ourselves? You know, men, I don't need anyone. I can do this. The pride. We don't ask for help. We see that as a weakness, but it's not. His strength is made perfect on our weakness. Send out that SOS. Let people know when you're hurting. Be transparent. Just be yourself. There's no shame in that. Matter of fact, it's beautiful. People love it. When you say, you know what, I can't do this, I need help. The truth sets you free. So now, you can't do it on your own either. In your own strength. Get Jesus in the boat with you. Get covered with his righteousness, his blood. Decide now and make a plan. You're going to ask for that supernatural help. Prayer is just talking to God. God, I need help. Send me a lifeline. Throw me a life buoy. And we have a lifeline. Think about it. A rope of 3 strands is not easily broken. 3 is like there's a lot of meaning behind the word 3. It stands for divine intervention, completeness, and spiritual significance. Father, the Son, the Spirit. So he's given us stuff. Let's use it. There's lighthouses he's going to put out. Beacons of light to guide you, to draw you into where you need to be, the safe harbors. He's going to send tugboats out. People who...
lighthouses, you guys.
Yeah, last time. Tugboats to come alongside you and help you along, and guide you. So use people. Call out to Jesus. Use your counselors, each other. You'll get more help by helping other people, putting a hand out. Be strong, brothers. Give everything that's inside you. Whew. Pray without ceasing. And let's watch our mouths and words. I'm speaking to myself just as much as anybody else. It's so easy to complain, see the negative in everything. But the words are the rudder of your vessel. They're powerful. Large ships are driven by winds. Driven by strong winds are steered by a very small rudder. It's in the book of James. It says life and death is in the tongue. And out of your overflow of your heart, the mouth speaks. You know, you've talked to people, you can tell where they're at in just a few minutes by the words that come out of our mouths. So what port are your words going to guide your vessel to? Set a course to a port of purpose. That's your destination, your destiny. Journal, write, be creative. It's so therapeutic. God made us in his image. He's the most creative being that ever was, ever will be. And you're just like him. When storms come, you say, cry out. But also say to yourself, peace be still to that storm in your mind. And stay in the ship. Don't jump ship. Stay in the boat. See it through, man. See it through. And what's going to see us through? It's identity, I believe. Who are we? The core of our being. What do we value? Get to God's Word. It shows you who he is, and it'll show you who you are. Stay anchored. God, Jesus Christ is the anchor for your soul. The captain of your soul. You men are royalty. You are kings, king's sons. The Most High God. And inside your vessel, you carry a cargo of immeasurable worth in your spirit, your soul. Think about what was paid for you. The highest price ever paid. So,